Hey, good morning. How's that going out there in the world today? Catch your deej. It is Thursday, February 8th, 2024. Yes. Oh, we go. Gotta push this trend. One of those days, folks. It's one of those days. Unusually warm here in central Illinois. I'm supposed to have thunderstorms today. Got flood warning in effect. It's already 50 degrees time of the morning. Thunderstorms will move in later this afternoon into the evening. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just waiting to see who wanders in. Who joins me because it's ramblings and rants today. Papa Cotton is first in, says super cold in Arizona. Has been raining all night. Rain sucks. Oh man. Hey, I think I finally got my sleep habits back on track. I'm not staying awake all damn night. I'm actually fucking sleeping during the night now. Kind of a good thing. Lately, I've been going to bed at this hour, but hey, we're doing good. Oops, I forgot to swing by and tell Pickles I was streaming today. Oh well, that'll just um have to figure it out on his own. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? Wait, who's awake out there? Come on, there's got to be some more people out there awake before I start ranting about shit. Anybody? Anybody? Oh, at least I know there are some people lurking. Lurking. Anyway, let's see what the hell's going on in the world today. Supposedly they're supposed to be hearing at the Supreme Court about whether or not, from the Colorado case, on whether or not Trump should be removed from the ballot. You got that going on today because liberals cry. Wah. Nikki Haley lost in Nevada GOP primary to none of these candidates by like 32% points. That was funny. What else is going on? Apparently, Will Wheaton got triggered by watching some clip with Elmo and David Tennant. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Oh, John's here.
Yeah, it's just me. Nothing to worry about.
And we have we have Adonis Dragonstorm. Even Walton in the chat.
Just looking at the chat. Yes.
Which article? I'm rambling about so much this morning, Steven. I'm just looking on the X. Not really giving articles, they're just talking about it. If I could find the article, I'd read it.
So yeah, it's not my time of the month yet that I look on Twitter.
Oh, I know what it is. Will Wheaton got triggered because of Larry David attacking Elmo on the damn. I finally found the article. Aha, I found it. Persistence. What happens when you do live TV, folks? Sometimes you screw up, sometimes you don't. But here it is. So I heard about Larry David assaulting Elmo on live television. I mean, hey,
Isn't that?
hey, Wheaton, it's live television, stupid ass. But didn't watch it until now because I knew it would upset me. So you're upset
Seriously?
by a comedian slapping around a puppet.
Aren't we all?
We get that shit on the Cotton Connection all the time. We get puppets slapped around all the time. Wheaton, you're a fucking wuss. Anyway, holy shit. It's even worse than I thought. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Elmo is like a best friend to multiple generations of children in the Sesame Street universe. Elmo is a child who is currently putting mental health and caring to others in the spot. No, Elmo
What?
is a fucking puppet, Will Wheaton. Elmo is a fucking puppet, Will Wheaton. Get over your fucking self. Anyway, we'll continue with this statement by Will Wheaton. After I take a toke of my cigarette. Good morning, Dad Man. Good morning, Dandelion Fluff. We get back to this. So, Will Wheaton continues. And Larry fucking David did that and thought it was going to be funny? What? What an asshole. What a stupid, self-centered, tone-deaf asshole. Boy, Will, you know how to say a few words there. Full disclosure, all the time, when I was growing up, my dad would grab me by the shoulders and shake me while he screamed in my face. He choked me more than once. He was always out of control, always in furious rage, and always terrifying. I'm a 51-year-old man now that acts like a little child. No, wait a minute. I added that part in. I added that part in. I'm a 51-year-old man, and my heart is pounding right now, recalling how I felt when I was a little boy who loved Grover the way today's kids loved Elmo. I think you kind of love Grover more than what anybody should there, Will Wheaton.
Yes, Papa Cotton, it's a shut up Wesley situation.
Yeah, this is the shut up. Oh, Captain Fandom Nerd. All right, we continue with this weird ass letter. So this appalling, unforgivable, despicable act hits more than one raw nerve on me. Well, stop rubbing yourself, Will. And I'm going to say
It's like
that I
9/11
wish.
all over again.
I know, man. It's Pearl Harbor. It's 9/11. It's everything to Will Wheaton
What
because
a
he's a snowflake.
catastrophe.
Uh, where was I? And I'm going to say that I wish I'd been able to say when this sort of thing happened to me, Larry David, this is not okay. And your obviously insincere apology clearly communicates that you don't get that. First of all, you aren't even in the segment, but you decided to barge in and draw focus because why? You couldn't stand that a puppet brought people together in a meaningful way that you can't? You couldn't stand that.
Sorry.
Shut up, Wesley. couldn't stand that your appearance on national television to promote your wildly successful series was delayed by a few seconds with an adult talked about mental health. Uh, Will, I've read a lot of your tweets. I've heard you speak. You have many more issues that you need to get for mental health. You're not well up there either. Just saying, saying.
Yeah, you
I've
can get
seen
that
it.
from reading this letter.
Well, we weren't even going to count this letter, but yes, this letter also shows that he needs more work. Where the fuck was I now? Little tiny
You
ass.
wanted to manufacture a viral, small.
I don't know.
A viral moment where everyone gets to see what an asshole you are, so they'll tune in and watch you portray an asshole in the last season of your show that celebrates how great it is to be an asshole without ever experiencing the consequences of being an asshole.
Were you born an asshole, or did you work at it your whole life? No, never mind. I'm saying now. I really want to know that what raced through that tiny little mind. Ooh, tiny little mind. Will, are you looking in the mirror? Damn it. Oh God, LDG's here. Shut up and let me finish this. On why there's no voice or person who spoke up to stop him from expressing violence. Children's puppet. Who was there to talk about his love and empathy for people having a tough time and make a difference? I figured since it was the ad,
There we
we'll just
go.
do it. Elmo and his dad. When did Elmo get a dad? Anyway, Elmo and his dad were there to talk about empathy, love, kindness, and caring for each other. Which, Will, I've seen your tweets again. If somebody doesn't hold your views, you certainly don't have love or empathy for them. So fuck off, Will Wheaton. Just fuck off. Larry David was there to promote the final, thank God, maybe he'll go away now, season of a television series.
Yeah, like Will
Read the
Wheaton did
room,
30 years
dickhead.
ago.
It isn't always about you being the center of attention and understanding what happening in the moment, fucko. Understand that there's a larger thing in the world, and you and your garbage ego. And but Will Wheaton has to do his ego there. Yeah,
No.
fuck off, Will Wheaton. You can just go cry in the corner, little shithead.
Somebody
Hey,
pay
Mr. Lundell.
attention to me. I was relevant 40 years ago.
Hey, Gap. Hey, Mr. Lundell. Hey, Gorilla. Good morning.
All right, so what did I
Good that
walk
he,
into? Good morning.
Hey,
good
the
that he,
title is Ramblings and Rants, so I've been looking for rambling things and rant things, and well, I just decided to rant about Will Wheaton's little letter.
yeah, we'll rant
Good.
about Chickenfinity later.
Yeah, you can finally write a letter. Okay. Ugh.
Yes, the letter A.
Rassel.
Today's Will Wheaton letter is the letter A, the first one he learned. The last one he'll
Darren
learn
Wagner's
for
in the
years.
chat and says, LDG, hurry up and take that picture, will you? Mr. Lundell says, what the hell was that about anyway? Oh, Mr. Lundell. Apparently, Will Wheaton was triggered that Larry David attacked Elmo on CBS morning show the other day. Yeah. So he had to write a big whole letter about how he was triggered and how it set off his PTSD and blah, 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 blah. A guy got upset because a puppet was touched.
Yeah, we all know Deesh did much worse things to puppets.
I have not done worse things to puppets.
We've
That
seen
is
the videos.
fake news. That is fake news.
No comments.
I'm surprised you're even alive this morning, LDG.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Gotta work.
Freaking alcoholic.
Yeah.
He sounds like
I don't
he
know if
has
I
the
go that
flu
far,
and
but
COVID and the flu, COVID, and Momo at the same time. The triple threat.
No, Mr. Londell, he wasn't in combat. He just apparently he claims that his dad used to grab him as a child and shake him around and yell at him all the time.
Oh wow, that is horrible. Wow, that would
that's
traumatize me so much.
level 1. What the hell is he complaining about that for?
That's
So
level
so
0.
so seeing a comedian to a puppet on a morning show set him off and made him blah blah.
Yeah, but the puppet talked about mental health, so that's vitally important.
Come on, Jeffrey Nelson. Oh, just all kinds of things that could set me off today on this stream. You just never know.
Don't
Don't you
look at me.
happen
I'm
to
not
have
I'm not feeling up to it, or else I would.
Does
What do you-
anybody in the chat or Deesh have an Elmo puppet so we could put it on camera and rip the head off just for Will Wheaton?
Oh man, I wish I had an Elmo puppet just so I could do that and send it to Will Wheaton.
Yeah, exactly.
I would so do it. I would
Me
so
too.
rip that damn. I would rip that puppet's head off, and then I would skull fuck it. Freaking Hollywood idiots.
Yeah, first put it into like a little Wesley Crusher uniform and then rip the head off. I mean, come on, it's a puppet.
La la da da la 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 da. It's Elmo's world.
Mm.
Man, did I get triggered that Elmo was being chased around by Katy Perry? No, I got a little jealous because I wanted her to chase me around. But hey, I didn't get butthurt and put out a letter.
Mm. Yeah, it reminds me of that thing like a few months ago when the Irish chick from I think she's Irish from Rings of Golden Shower, the Amazon Lord of the Rings fake series, said being in the show traumatized her because they were orcs in battle armor. Like, do you even know what traumatized means?
I have no idea about. This is the first time hearing it, Mr. Lundell, about Henry Cavill reprising Highlander. No clue. Last Son of K is in the chat now too.
Yeah. Oh,
You,
everybody's up early.
you missed the rant already, Last Son. I've already had one rant.
Yeah, but you have a few more up in your.
Oh, I'm sure I do, especially if the right people showed up. I'd really be ranting.
What's the word again? The thing where you have the arrows when you shoot bow and arrow.
Arrows?
The thing you wear on your back that when you
The
shoot a
quiver?
bow and arrow. Quiver, yes, that's it. That's what I meant to say. I'm sure you have a few more up your quiver.
You never know what the hell. It's just going to be kind of like this slow rolling effect that things just pop up and go. And though I could rant really good about these jackasses that keep saying that this so-called border security bill does anything for the border, because it doesn't. Fucking jackasses. Who the hell is Molly A? I have no idea who the hell Molly A is. Who is it? I don't know. Jeffrey, you confuse me some days. Confuse me some days.
Yeah, I woke up watching replay of the Great LDG Showdown, which turned out to be a nothing burger because the other person just chickened.
I got
But,
caught up on Quantum Leap. That one kind of started off like a decent episode, then it ended up into a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it. Even though
Don't
I'm
watch it.
told it's good.
Don't watch
I'm
it.
told it's good. Okay.
This
I mean,
last one,
the
last
whole
one I
show.
saw about a treasure hunt. Don't watch it.
Okay.
The ending made no fucking sense.
Hmm.
Because it's in the 50s. You have 3 women going out to look for treasure, sisters. And then by the end of it, you find out one of them's using band-aid shit to squeeze her tits down because she doesn't feel like a man or a woman. So then they get into the whole they them bullshit.
Okay. I still haven't watched Star Trek Discovery Season 3 in German because she and her and they and them are the same words in German. So how do they actually do that? I keep wondering how they actually do that in my language. Because it's the same words. Not that
Rilla
anybody
says,
here cares or anywhere cares.
Rilla says he made a video about LDG and 75% of deaf air. Dead air? Deaf air? Dead
Dead
air?
air.
I don't
It
know.
probably means dead air.
Well, we talking about that goofball Finity idiot? We don't care around here. He's been banned from this area because he's just an idiot. We don't deal with his ass.
Yeah, but they were all fighting yesterday. It was kind of reminded me of a story from like 2 years ago in my old apartment. I was coming home from walking my dog, and there were 2 cats. One was on a tall fence, the other was on the bottom. And the one on the bottom saw my dog, tried to jump up on the fence. The cat on top hit her with the claws, and the cat trying to jump up fell down. But the cat hitting lost balance and also fell down on the cat that fell down first, and then they started fighting.
You just
My
got
dog was
yelled at.
just like,
Mr. Londell yells at you, says, "Stop wasting your time on STD."
yes, Lundell, I understand you. I just wanted to see in German how they do that with the pronouns, because it wouldn't work in my language. I don't actually want to watch STD.
He wants to catch one, folks. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't want to catch one either.
Way ahead of you.
Oh. No, but
how
I'm
do you
sick.
know?
I'm sick and tired of them lies about the border bill. There ain't nothing in there that stops anybody coming across the border. It in fact makes it go quicker and encourages more because it also includes giving them work visas as soon as they come across to be able to work. So that only incentivizes more to come across the fucking border. Doesn't stop them from coming across. And all these so-called border agents that they claim that you're going to send, no, that's just to process them quicker. It's not to stop anybody. No, fuck you, people. Fuck you. It is not, and out of what 110 billion, uh, 60 billion goes to Ukraine. What the fuck's that have to do with the border? Good morning, Yvette. Yeah, we are surprised LDG is awake after last night.
I actually
So,
saw him doing laundry, so LDG now stands for laundry doing guy.
ah,
Oh, I know
laundry
what
doing
this is.
guy, LDG.
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
Free the net must be cleaning up the little screen thing from the gooey gunk that goes through the washer.
Exactly.
Ah, there we go.
What?
Laundry doing guys, freeing the net.
Solve the mystery.
Hey, you're hungover today. We're gonna fuck with you.
Little bit. I'm actually not that bad, but
Here,
You
Deej, play
didn't.
some loud video.
I was
Even
I was more shocked what time it was. Like by the time I went to bed, it was at like 4:30 in the morning or so. I could not believe how late it
well, I
was.
don't know what the hell you did after I saw you. I saw you. It was 1:30 in the morning your time, and that was the last I saw with you after the bucket show.
Ah, that was fun. That was definitely fun.
Gappa says, "LTG, you sick? You sound like a Sasquatch."
He sounds like Momo.
Just gotta wake up. Yeah, I do have a little congestion right now. Sorry, I'm muting myself as I cough, but yeah, a little congested this morning.
Yeah, don't worry about coughing. I don't think Darren's here anymore.
Well, I don't feel bad. I went to bed at a decent hour. It was like 12:30. I chilled after the stream. I laid back. I watched a couple of little things on T. Well, I caught up on the Quantum Leap, which pissed me off. Then I watched one more episode of Night Court, and then I crashed and went to sleep. I don't care what anybody says. I think the new Night Court's semi funny.
The new season's out?
Been out.
Okay, good. I'll check it out.
Let me just check out check
Actually,
up
the
on my
last
phone.
episode, you had John Larroquette dressed up like a Klingon, like he did in Star Trek 3.
Really?
Good morning, Jeff B. Oh, Yvette says John's a nipple. Yeah, on YouTube it's showing him as a nipple, but you know, it happens that way.
Oh, that wasn't referring to me. Okay.
Yeah, that was you. Apparently, when you go to look at the YouTube side of things, you look like a nipple. Your face isn't showing.
Possible.
Last Son says LTG and black socks. My feet break out in a rash from colored socks since about 30. I can only wear white tube socks now without the rash.
Black isn't really a color.
Black is my favorite color. Damn it. I'd dress up in black all the time if I could. And I usually do.
Ghost each.
That's right. I'm the goth. Hey, I like goth women. They're hot.
Yeah, me too.
That Abby that was on that one show. NCIS or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, or the chick from the second The Crow movie.
Yeah. Darren Wagner is still in the chat and says, what did that skinny pale kraut say about me?
He said you touch yourself at night. And we all know.
Oh, that wasn't originally what he said, but hey, he just added to it. We're going to have a new fight going on in chat, folks. It'll be John against Darren. Who will win? Oh, Kronos is awake. Kronos is awake and in chat. Kronos says, beat Bird of Prey 5 into the chat. Good morning, Kronos.
Hey, Kronos.
LDG, you sound amazing.
I know. Sounded more amazing last night.
I don't like those grunt sounds. Sounds like you're doing weird things, but hey.
Yeah. No, I'm just stretching, moving the
Still
muscles.
in bed, folks.
No, I'm in and out of bed, actually.
Fucking 10:15 a.m. You should be out of bed.
Could be. I will be.
It's the middle of the week, too.
I was hoping
Yes,
Captain Fandom Nerd would show up and bring me some coffee. But
how the hell
no
is he
coffee
going to do
today.
that?
Yeah, you know, Cap's magical that way. He can bring me coffee. All he's got to do is pop up
Okay.
on the live stream and show me a cup of coffee. He brought coffee. It's not that hard. It's Thursday, Kronos. It's Thursday.
Now, what are the specials today?
What are the specials? Well, it's Thursday. I don't know what the hell if there's any specials. It's just Thursday, February 8th. Mr. Lundell says, and I will even highlight this one, get your lazy rump out of bed. You're burning daylight, LDG. You want to sit up and play with the big boys all night, you got to be prepared to drag through your morning.
Don't talk to me like my mother, please. I'm
Yeah, to
doing
be
just
fair, there
fine.
weren't
You don't have
any.
nothing to worry about with me. I am taking care of business.
Oh shit, I forgot to take my pills this morning. Better start digging all these fuckers out. I won't be hungry for the rest of the day, but hey.
Up to 40
Kronos,
subs on the new video.
I don't
That's
care.
good.
I don't care. Why the hell you need
Okay.
subs anyway?
Because if you're going to free the net, you need people to use it. You need a following. Kind of goes with the whole, don't
Sounds like
ride
a
the back
cult.
of the bus.
Sounds like a cult.
But with your one
Cult,
video
yeah.
that you do like per year, if you do like 40 subs per one video that you do per year, that's going to go very
Oh,
slow.
it's still getting subs though right now. It hasn't stopped.
No, Mr. Landau, he was on the Epic show last night.
And my channel. What, did Mr. Lundell miss my live stream? I didn't delete it yet.
Apparently, we all missed your live stream last night. I don't know.
I watched it this morning, the replay.
You know, I got off the Epic show. I went to bed because it was late.
You got to skip like 40 minutes to get to the relevant part. You need to skip past Tim Possible, and then you get to the part that lasts like 10 minutes and is completely.
I mean, I got off the Epic show. I left the Epic show and I went to lay down because, well, I had good thoughts going through my head. Good night.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hey, it's not every day I get to hang out with Piper.
I was on Bird for 2 minutes. Yesterday my internet was total crap.
Got upset there at the end of the Piper stream, LTG.
Who, you?
No, you got upset at me after the Epic show. Yelled at me.
What are you talking about? I don't remember that.
Because you were talking to Snowdub and that about coming to the underground, and I told him just don't do it too early, or you may see LDG in the towel.
Oh, that, yeah. Oh, that's
At least I didn't talk about the present you're supposed to be getting.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go into
that.
it. I want to see an unboxing when you get it.
You're not. Yeah, okay. I'll show you an unboxing. All right.
Let's see. Let's copy the tracking number and go on USPS. How far it is. USPS.
See you later, Gorilla.
Enter tracking number. Let's see.
Good morning, Cody guy. Yeah, where is it so far? It should be arriving any day now.
Today.
Yeah,
today.
we're in the time frame.
I shouldn't say it's coming today. It'll be here today.
Well, it could be coming today.
Shut up.
Between 9:45 and a.m. and 1:45 p.m.
Dude, okay, you don't take other people's tracking numbers. God.
I didn't take it.
How
it was
rude.
given. It was
No,
given
no, no.
in
It was given
public.
to me. It wasn't given to you, and it was
It
given
was
to me
given
in
in
public. And
public.
you're not supposed to eavesdrop on people's tracking numbers.
I am not
Dear Lord,
eavesdropping if it's in public.
you know for a fact it's my tracking number.
Yes, and I didn't say any personal details.
And say hello to his package.
Bro, I'm gonna kill you. Straight up.
Huge.
Nobody knows why I'm saying this, but you do, and that's all that matters.
It's huge.
Shut up. Shut up.
Well, this is part of the ramblings part of the stream, folks. But we're getting LTG to rant now. Ha ha.
I still want to know why he has a robot voice like Jedi Bill's Momo thing.
Mr. Londell says there's no such thing as tracking number etiquette.
Thank you, Londell.
That's bullshit.
LDG just needs another drink to kind of even himself out.
That's a real Cockney response. Ooh.
What? Are you saying my
What?
response is a Cockney?
Not you, freaking no, Mr. Londell and
How
John.
come you let that moron live in your head so much?
Now that's a Londell response.
Well, it's valid.
No, it's not valid.
Yeah, it is. He lives inside your head rent free.
He doesn't live rent free.
You're starting to sound like all those ones with Trump derangement syndrome, except you got Cockney derangement.
Did you read
syndrome.
the title? The final. That was the final one. That was it. Final. Gave his last shot because of what he did to Bird and Resolute. I mean, JP's. So I called him out one last time. He ran like a little bitch.
It won't be the last time.
No, it is the last time. Now he's gone. Like, I don't even give a flying shit anymore.
If anybody believes, if anybody believes that, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't believe it, put a 2 in the chat, folks. We'll see what the hell pops up.
I'm gonna put my foot in the chat, dude.
Gonna put your foot in the
Exactly
chat.
what that means, but yeah.
That's no. See, you're hungover. You're not making any sense today.
Dribble.
Deej, one question randomly. For lighters, do you prefer the electric spark or the Flintstone?
Electric spark.
Yeah, me too.
It's quicker. Oh, we've got we actually got a number 1 from Mr. Lundell, but everybody else says 2s. Otter stomp even
There you
3
go.
and a 2.
On the bigger and better things. I'm not wasting my time with.
He's got a package being delivered today, folks, that he needs to do an unboxing for.
Oh, Cody guy, didn't see him before.
If you don't do an unboxing from a Mama Prey package, then you're a horrible person. The hell is
okay,
Bird?
Okay, I am hungover. I don't want to think about this right now. Can we talk
The hell
about this
is
later?
Bird? Bird, get your ass up here.
I messaged him.
Them? Bird of Prey 5 knows they them?
Yeah,
Boy,
everybody is.
I am not. I'm a he.
No, they them can be used for anybody.
I'm a he, though.
Doesn't mean you're non-binary or whatever the hell. It's
I'm male.
easier to say they them than enslaving you by your gender.
You're sounding just like an SJW now with saying enslaving. That's how they think.
I don't know.
Deadpool release date July 26, 2024.
Who cares?
I care.
Disney Deadpool. Woohoo! Just what we
It's
needed.
not Disney Deadpool, it's rated R. Hello, Redneck. I've been ranting about all kinds of things. I was ranting about Will Wheaton earlier. I was ranting about the lies that they keep telling about a border bill. Yeah, I just kind of just ramble. Whatever pops up, I start bitching about. Just this and that and everything else popping up. Now I'm ranting about I'm a he. Gina is hot. Kronos, yes, I will agree. Gina Carano is hot.
Yeah, if you have a fat fetish.
She's not fat.
She's very
You,
fat.
you're one of the most downer guys I've ever met. Everything you don't like.
Yes, there are things I don't like. I like tightly packaged skinny women.
Toothpicks that you could break if you got on top. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
I like the breaking. That's what makes it fun.
Fuck that. Gina's the kind of woman that could take anything you gave it to her. And she'd still be sitting there looking at you like, yeah, little boy. Yeah.
Obviously, she can't. She's offended by everything said to her. But
Offended by everything. Where the hell do you
yeah.
get your news?
There was this whole story about her that people didn't like her Family Guy joke, and she freaked out.
I think you're reading the wrong articles.
No, it was right there on
Mr.
Twitter.
Londell has it true right there. Who wants a woman that looks like she needs to be fed? The little skinny ones, you got to try to feed them cheeseburgers because they're too damn small.
I have no problem feeding women. I'm not against food. I'm not
No,
anti-food.
Kronos.
So,
No, Kronos. She's not from the Fed. Not
She
from the
could be.
Fed.
Could be a
No.
federal agent.
No.
She's with the CIA.
No.
Special ops.
This channel does not endorse anything that John Gill says, folks. I got to cover my ass on YouTube.
The CIA sent her out to spy on Nerdrotic and all the
Kronos was,
subversive YouTube channels.
I want to be a GBI. Kronos, I want to be a GBI, a Gina Body Inspector. Inspector Body.
Ina or Gina?
Gina.
Like Gina Carano?
That's who we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Jeez. Here's what LTG has on the brain.
Sorry, it's just not my type.
Yeah, Gina Carano is the one who has a body like you, LDG, so she'll be easy to recognize.
That's right, redneck. Cheeseburger gets stuck in some of their throats because they're too damn skinny. And great, now he has a picture in his head.
How do you get cheeseburger stuck in your throat?
A little skinny girl couldn't swallow it. And why is Kronos wanting a snoo Nina? Kronos, that's just getting a little weird there. We won't tell Bill that.
More power to you, Kronos.
Last Sunday K says my running thing about ultra skinny women was eat a sandwich, bitch. Whenever the celebrity graced my TV screen.
Oh, skinny women only look ultra skinny when they're tall, but who likes tall women?
Kronos asked, "Who's Bill?" I was thinking you were thinking about Jedi Bill's Nina.
Oh, huh. That is a
Showing
weird mental image.
Yeah, it is, and it's right here. He said it. Nina could snoo me. We've got it. It is here, folks. Now we have it. And Redneck says she can't swallow what? She can't swallow a cheeseburger. She's certainly not going to be good for me. Oh, now he's
Yeah,
trying to correct himself and say Gina. No, you
Yeah,
you said
Nina.
Nina. You said
Yep.
not Gina. You said Nina.
obviously,
Son of a
all
bitch.
women should be able to swallow. We can all agree on that.
Kronos really is just waking up. He's usually not making those kind of typos.
Yeah, Freudian.
I don't think he made a typo. I think he meant that. I don't think that was a typo.
Who can sing? I don't know. I'm not going to get into that.
Nina Infinity can sing, says Kronos. Because that's who he meant in the first place.
Okay, so yeah, there is an actual second Nina. I know, since there is Nina Infinity, but it's not what I think Cronus was talking about. Oh, the hell is Aunt Jemima trending for?
Kronos, to make it even more weird, the dog I grew up with was called Nina. Very pretty dog, a mixed breed, cute, like her.
Bird, where the hell are you? Well, we're gonna bring our own version of Bird up here, folks, because we can.
Croft was only on the original series. Subaru? Yeah, she just went down. Yeah, don't come. Don't.
Too late.
Hold on.
Richie Poole is going to hate himself.
Crap. Just a little bit. I shut the camera off. Just a little bit. I shut the camera off.
It's too late. It's recorded on the
Whatever.
internet forever.
He wants a donation.
Oh my god.
Now, this is kind of stuff you put on when LDG is hungover.
Apparently, Mr. Lundell doesn't like it. Mr. Lundell has a thing against Sopre and Natal. And yes, she had to go downstairs to dry, Kronos.
What's the Bird is in Eastern time too, so it's 10:35.
Yeah,
He should be awake.
Mr. Lundell, I don't think that Loon will ever resign. She's going to be forced out. I mean, geez. Hey, look at it's
It's
Deej. It's Deej Trump.
yeah, LDG found me at the worst possible time because every 4 years I kind of reduce my internet usage because of the clown show Americans do, as if their elections are actually about anything. It's just name calling and stupid nonsense. None of it means anything. Because every American election is just the White House is one party, the Congress is a different party, and the Senate is a different party. Nothing ever gets done because they all block each other. So you're like eternally stuck in what the founding fathers intended as checks and balances, but nowadays turns out to be just.
Well, you haven't paid attention to too much then, because you know there have been times when they've all been the same party and they still can't get shit done.
In this century, how many times were there? There were like 2 years under Trump and 2 years under Obama. In
Yep, and
24
nobody ever
years,
got anything done.
nobody ever gets anything done.
That's because they need to set it up with term limits. Get rid of all
But
these people that sit there forever.
that's why if I were in a United States citizen, I'd vote Republican for the sole purpose of stripping all power from the federal government and just let the states handle everything individually, because then something might actually be getting done. But on the federal level, nothing will ever
I
happen.
think everybody should vote for me for president. Just write me in. Write me
Yeah,
in. Make me president.
you'll be all right in Canada.
President Deej. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I mean, when was the last time we got somebody under 70 to be a candidate for president? Who even cares
Granted, I
about the
could
office anymore?
granted I could kick the bucket at any time too, but at least I look younger. The Kronos has the spirit now. Deej for Prez.
Yeah, we'll form the bunny party.
Captain Phantom Nerds. President Deej. That's right. I'll have my own damn I will have my own cigars. I will find my own intern. Damn it. But it'll be okay because I'm single.
Yeah, Last Son of K. It's what a friend of mine said in a song that the sole purpose of a politician is to further their own career, and it's all they do. They do nothing for you. They do everything for them. They do nothing for you.
Fuck 'em all. Need to be a clean house, get rid of all them old fuckers. That's for one thing.
Yeah, just if you really believe in that slogan of build the wall around Washington D.C. and don't let anybody out anymore. That's where you need to build the wall around Washington D.C. Leave all the people in there. Don't deliver food in there. Just leave them there.
And throw a bunch of alligators in the damn Rio Grande. Throw some alligators in the damn Rio Grande. Slow them up.
They're probably awesome, but as like there's
Actually, I'm going to go one step higher. Throw alligators and piranha in the Rio Grande.
yeah, but the people coming in are mostly from countries that are used to them.
Throw some really damn hungry piranha in there then.
Just put up pictures of like I don't know, naked Roseanne or something on the bottom.
Put some damn sharks in there with laser beams strapped to their foreheads.
A naked dish. Instead of a wall, just posters of naked dish, and they're like, okay,
You quiet down there, last son of K. I can have my pineapple pizza if I want. America, America. We have our pineapple pizza if we want.
Actually, there was a news last week that the Italian Pizza Commission was discussing opening their rules on pizzas, and that they might even allow pineapple pizza in Italy. Because Italy has really strict rules. They have like an organization that regulates the proper definition of a pizza, and you can't sell anything as a pizza if it doesn't match the proper definition of a pizza.
That sounds communist.
No, that's just Italy. They're that's the opposite of communists. They're extremely
No, they're fascists. Mussolini.
extremely strict about obeying their traditions.
This is America, where we're free to have what we want on our pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Why not? I mean, you invented anchovy pizza, which is a disgusting
That's
idea.
gross. That's gross. Anchovy pizza, that's just gross. And I'm all against taco pizzas. I'm against taco pizzas. Tacos are tacos. They're not meant to be on a pizza. No.
Wait, there's pizza with tacos on it? Seriously?
Yeah, there's taco pizza.
I never heard of that before. That's disgusting. That
It
just
is
sounds
disgusting
wrong.
because the chips kind of get all soggy and crap on it, and the taco shell chips get it's just gross.
No, Lundell, it's not the government. It's the pizza restaurant association. It's not really a government. It's that all Italian governments, Italian restaurants in Italy agree on a common set of rules or whatever. It's like the German beer law that all beer must have the same ingredients. It's not a government thing. It's a private agreement. What is the word for it? Like a cartel between the different companies that produce the product.
Yeah, the mafia runs it.
I guess the mafia runs it, but it's not officially supposed to.
And for those that may like a taco pizza, I, as your president, wouldn't hold it against you. I wouldn't tell you that you shouldn't, and I would not sit there and denigrate you for liking it. It's just a personal preference that I don't like.
It's actually, I read the rules the other day. It has to be, the pizza has to be made from exactly the right flour. It has to use exactly the right cheese. The spices have to be from a certain region, and the tomatoes have to be a certain way. It's extremely strict on how proper Italian pizza is supposed to be in Italy. And it's
So
like
you go to Italy.
It's like from the 17th century or something that they made up these rules on how to make.
So you just go to Italy and you open up an American pizza place, and you show them how it's done, and then nobody will eat Italian pizzas ever
no,
again.
not nobody will eat. You will no longer eat because they're going to dump you in a river or something.
No, they'd have to get a forklift to get me into the river. Hello, pop culture.
They probably have a forklift. They probably have
It would take a
several.
forklift to get me dumped in the river. And then if they dump me in the river, it's going to flood them out, and then they won't be able to eat pizza anyway. So they're just going to have to leave me alone. And pineapple pizza is not a crime against humanity.
No, it's not. Even though here in Germany it's one of the blandest forms of pizza because somehow they want to highlight the pineapple and forget the spices and everything else.
Yeah, well,
Which
you're
is
not
strange.
supposed to do that. You're supposed to have some ham on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's the right balance.
Personally, I like it better if you add some olives on top, even though not everybody might like that combination, pineapple and olives. But
Kronos, you
it's
keep it up. I'm going to send Sherry a message to come salt you. Morning, Brett. Naughty Brit is here. Spank, spank, spank.
like that avatar looks like John Lennon on a pillow.
Naughty Brit. Come to spank everyone. Though I don't have a bot that'll spank anybody, so she'll just have to do it manually.
Huh.
Hey, we've made it a whole hour now. Yeah, I know,
Wow.
heck me. I don't know
Like
what's
three.
up with all this pineapple hate either.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all, especially if you're like used to it from, Chinese sweet and sour. They have that in there everywhere. So, like in Chinese food, you have salt and pineapple and sour stuff like vinegar, pineapple, and salt.
I mean, come on. I like sausage and mushroom pizza too. Are you gonna hate on me for putting fungus on my pizza?
Yeah, I love mushroom pizza actually. Last Son of K, the whole purpose of pizza, at least in the American way, and that we also do in Europe because we, at least in Germany, because we are more American influenced than Italian influenced for historical reasons. The whole point of pizza is that you can put individually whatever you like on it. That's the point of pizza.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. I've got to counter something Naughty Brit just said. Oh, fruit on a pizza is definitely a no-go for me. Nope, no pineapple on pizza for me either. But tomatoes are a fruit and is the key ingredients to a pizza sauce. So no matter what, you still have a fruit on your pizza.
Yeah. He was trying to say sweet on a pizza, I guess, but not fruit.
No, she said fruit. So there, I'm
Oh,
doing
she?
a mic drop. Mic drop. Tomatoes are a fruit.
Kronos, yes, it's a sauce, but you can also put sliced tomatoes on a pizza.
I'm gonna get technical, Naughty. I'm gonna get technical. And Kronos tomato sauce is made out of tomatoes, which is a fruit. All right, last son has to bring up Greek white pizza doesn't have tomatoes or tomato sauce.
Yes, and so does the French pizza, which is just a cream and meat and onions.
I don't want to know how they make the cream. Nope, I don't want to know.
It's
Don't want
just
to
regular
know.
cream. It's just regular cream. It's actually pretty good stuff.
F that. Yeah, good
You can
American pizza. Damn it.
you can fault the French for many things, but not for their food, which is
Just like
generally pretty
I
good.
will still stick with my American cheese, damn it. Even though it's only one molecule off from plastic.
But that's the good thing about pizza. Even if you get it like pre-made, you can still throw on top whatever you want. You can add to it. It's a very flexible food. Speaking of food, 1 second. Need to check my stove.
I don't know. In about an hour, I'm going to end this stream in an hour because I have to make lunch. And, well, you know. Captain Phantom Nerd says American cheese sucks. Some just want, oh, here we go. Bacon. Bacon. Bacon goes on everything. Bacon is really good when you wrap it around liver. Have liver with your bacon.
First
And
of all,
Bird of Prey 5 is
fandom,
here.
fandom nerd. Before Bird of Prey says hello, I just want to respond to that. The sole reason I want to return to the USA, not the sole reason, the main reason, I want to return to the USA next year is to eat string cheese. Tons of it. And then I'm
Hello
also
world.
yeah.
Hello world. It's Birdo Prey 5. Cuplaw.
Cuplaw Bird.
And good morning, Bird.
I'm having a rough morning.
I'm sorry.
Not a good one.
Good thing you got the day off.
Do I?
It's Thursday. You don't stream on Thursdays.
I don't stream, but I got physical therapy.
Let's get physical. I wanna get physical.
Yeah, I saw some craziness going on last night.
Yeah, I was a part of some of the craziness last night too.
Oh, you were?
Well, on the Epic show with Piper.
The what show?
The Epic show.
The Effort show.
Yeah, she has a show called
Yeah,
The
I
Epic Show.
tried to get a link to that show. But nobody gave me.
I didn't get a message from you, or I would have sent you a link.
No, I sent it to somebody else who's on this panel.
Yeah, well, he's drunk. He wasn't paying attention to shit.
Mm.
And Bird, first of all, I want to say hello to you because I wanted to be on your stream yesterday, but my internet turned out to be a disaster. It was like 1/10 the usual speed. Nothing worked.
Sorry,
I didn't
to hear
say
that.
Kronos. I didn't say put American cheese on a pizza.
I'd put any cheese on a pizza as long as it's cheese.
And going back to Mr. Lundell, yes, if you chop up liver into little squares and then wrap it in bacon and then throw it in the oven and bake it on 350 for a while, that is damn good. Good shit.
No, there is no way that liver can ever be good.
Oh, it is. Lundell asked the question, what toppings are on your ultimate pizza? Well, I do like a supreme pizza, so there you go.
More cheese, bacon,
Everything.
meatball, mushroom.
Meatballs on a pizza?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
actually
well,
really that's really great.
not actually whole meatballs. They're cut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like ground meat on a pizza. That is great. If it's spiced, of course.
I made a pizza with Parmesan cheese. It was delicious.
Parmesan cheese is a standard ingredient of 4-cheese pizza. I don't know if it's the same way over there.
Of course,
4-cheese pizza?
Kronos says everything but pineapple.
Yo, wusses, it's just pineapple. It's not like you're putting.
Bird, you missed the rant earlier.
Oh,
About
what
Will
was the
Wheaton.
rant?
I was ranting about Will Wheaton.
Oh,
Oh, what a loser.
You'll have to catch that later because it was kind of funny. Philly cheesesteak pizza. Well, there you go. You got a couple of votes for a Philly cheesesteak pizza. Sausage, pepperoni, and mushroom for Mr. Lundell.
Oh, sounds fine.
Hey, Shandog. Well, Ken, thank you for sending them over this way.
Yeah, I have a really cliche answer for the favorite topping. It's that a different topping each time. That would be my favorite. That I love the variety of pizza. That you can have one set of toppings one day, Another set of toppings the next day. Another set of toppings the following day. That's what pizza is supposed to be.
Eat too
Flexible.
much pizza. Too much pizza could be bad for you, though, and then you know what ends up happening?
Everything is bad for you.
You have to go see a...
I'm trying to send a distress signal. Stop talking about doctors.
I'm a doctor.
I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor!
No, doctor, I'm the doctor, and I say that you're not fit.
You may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor.
The original, you might say.
The definite article.
But probably not the one you expected.
Too much cheese could get you bound up.
I don't know. Those don't look like any doctors I know. The
Well, these
I
doctors-
know usually have Starfleet comm badges.
Yeah, Robert
I know,
Picard
you-
should play the next Doctor on Doctor Who.
Want your Starfleet doctors? We'll send you a
They
class.
say things like, I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Redneck plays a doctor in the bedroom. You could have a Deej doctor.
Dr. Zoidberg.
I know somebody that plays 7 Days to Die. Whenever he gets scared, he sounds like Zoidberg when he's trying to run away. Comical.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yep. LTG is awfully quiet now. Fall back asleep. Kid.
Probably, and he's got the camera off, so we can't see him.
He's quiet, but I don't find anything awful about it.
Now there is that true.
I mean, he sounded terrible earlier, so.
Well, you know,
can do
when you're up all night and you're drinking, yeah, you kind of sound rough in the morning. I know he went back for at least 2 of those Loco, Yoko, Poco, whatever the hell they are. I had seen him have. How many more he had? I went to bed.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I watched the, like I said, I watched the replay of his Chickenfinity stream, and I don't know what he did after that.
All right, Naughty Brit hates to go, but got to get stuff done. Spankings to everyone. She spanked everybody out, going out the door. Yeah, the EU wants to sanction Tucker Carlson. Fuck the EU. EU can go
fuck?
suck a nut.
Yeah, tell that to a Spanish-speaking person. I always loved that quote. Fuck the EU. Estados Unidos. Fuck Estados Unidos.
I would tell a Spanish-speaking person that, but I don't think they'd understand me.
That's always been my favorite quote. Fuck Estados Unidos.
EU is nothing but a bunch of commies too.
You don't know what commies are. I'm sorry. You've never had a grandfather in the gulag like I did. You had never had aunts and uncles in the Eastern Bloc. You Americans don't know what it is. You just use that word. You don't know what it is.
I know what a fucking commie is.
No, you don't.
Slap me and toss him out of an helicopter.
I've been there. I've been to Hungary in 1988 with the statues of the dear leader on the 8-lane highway while all the people were starving.
I'm hungry right now.
Yeah, people eating out of a trash can. Wow,
We
that
got
was a...
we got stupid people in college out freaking Washington that put up a statue of Lenin and not John.
Yeah, I've actually known a lot of Americans, who said the liberals, the Democrats are too soft. We need to be like Stalin. And it's like, are you kidding me? That guy killed like millions of people, but there's stupid American college kids who believe that crap. That
Oh
this
yeah,
is
they're
somehow
stupid. They worship communism. They put people like Che Guerrero up on a pedestal. If they actually knew what he did,
yeah, that was not a nice person, obviously.
he did everything that they promote nowadays, but they still
Mm,
promote him. And it's like, what the fuck, you idiots? Learn some
Yeah,
real history. Oh, I forgot. You don't get taught real history anymore. You just get taught propaganda.
it's fine. The funny thing is that Fidel was actually one of the nicest if you compare it, but still he made people disappear in torture prisons. So he wasn't nice by any normal definition, but he was nicer compared to Stalin or Che Guevara or Mao, the worst of the lot.
Now,
Mao
granted, I've
Zedong.
made some people disappear, but that was only after I ate Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them for running away.
And when you tell them that, they're all like, "Oh, but Guantanamo Bay, there's also torture happening." What, of like 30 people? It's like, yeah, that's bad, but let's put it in relation. If it's 30 people, or 30,000,
Billions.
30,000.
Up,
Oh,
Cronus is taken up. Mr. Londell points out they do mostly know what Che did. They just overlook it. Uh-oh, JP's is here. He says you forgot Paul Pot.
Pol Pot, that's a special case. By the way, Killing Fields is an underrated movie, even though it got an Academy Award, I think. A lot of people haven't watched it. And it's creepy as fuck because they had like little children picking out the targets to be executed, which is creepy as hell.
It is creepy.
Yeah, Cambodia, that's a really dark chapter in our species history.
Let's see. Uh-oh. Everybody's going to be really ranting by the end of tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Carlson's interview with Putin drops tonight on X.
Yeah, when Tucker Carlson does something, you generally use the word drop.
Bird will be right back.
You watched it in high school. Interesting. I watched it on television.
Young.
No, JP's. He looks like he's like 80 years old.
Yeah, but he's younger than me, so he's still young.
Everybody's younger than you.
Almost. Mr. Londell isn't younger than me.
Really? Londell looks pretty spry.
Well, he looks young, but he's older than me.
Huh.
I just used myself all these years.
I'm 41. I'm like the child here.
You are a child.
Yeah.
Right down there with LDG, he's a child too.
Yeah, LDG is about my age.
Last Son of K has a birthday coming up here in just days.
Yes. You know that sci-fi cis Dan who was like in his early 20s? Londelia's 62 in August. What? You look way
Yeah.
younger than that. I thought he was like 10
I
years
did not
older.
routinely have sex with raptors. That was not me.
Not routinely. JP's D strongly objects to the term routinely.
That's right. Do it once because you drank too much and it becomes routine. No.
Exactly.
Last Sun, maybe I will be streaming. They even Redneck's a youngster. He only turns 52 in May. I'll beat him out. I'll be 53 in April, so I'm still older.
So all of us have like a 1 at the end of our age right now?
Oh, I have a 2. I'm 52 right now. I'll be 53.
Oh, you'll be 53.
Last Sun will be 53. We get some of the
need to
older
young up.
crowd in here.
You people need to young up. You're wasting your
Hey.
lives with that getting old stuff. Stop doing that. Just young up. Stop getting old.
I don't think he is awake, JP's. I think he fell back asleep. He's been quiet for an awful long time.
Yeah, for the first time in ages, LDG falls asleep and doesn't put it on camera. Usually he wants us to participate.
No, now that we're participating, he's the one that's not participating. Shame on him.
49.
JP's, you won't die next year because I said that when I was 42. I said I was going to die on a toilet seat, and I didn't.
I already said that when I was like 20, but that's because of my unhealthy lifestyle.
It actually took 2 years later before I even had the heart attack, damn it.
Yeah, a friend of mine had a heart attack. Unfortunately, that didn't end the greatest way.
The hell else is trending that maybe I can bitch about? Not much.
Yeah, there was a news a few days ago about a track runner from Kenya who didn't want to do the test for controlled substances, so he sent his cousin, who then tested positive.
Hey,
well,
when you go in for that free finger exams, just make sure that you have exit only wrote on your butt cheeks. They love that. They love that when you go in there for that. And I did too have a right to go out like Elvis.
What, in your bathtub?
Oh, the toilet.
I still don't believe that Elvis is dead because that fat thing looks nothing like Elvis. There was some body double.
Don't fat shame people. Constipated. It was all blowing him up with all the drugs. The
That
uppers,
looked
the
nothing
downers,
like
the uppers.
Elvis. And that overdone haircut with the sideburns and the
You gotta
thing.
remember, that was the 70s. That was the style.
Yeah, but that looked nothing like Elvis. Elvis, he's working in some factory and you know, doing his daily stuff.
Like it very much. I'm Elvis Presley. Can you get me my peanut butter and fried banana sandwich?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
JP's already beat us all to it. He had a camera up the butt 4 or 5 years ago.
I might have to do that too.
The only problem was it was an old VHS style camera they shoved up there.
Yeah.
Big old honker. Had the big ass battery attached to it. Whole film crew went up there too.
Yeah, but the 90s camcorders, they seem specifically designed for that because they kind of get narrow at the front. So you can shove them in easier.
The only thing is you should never have a neck beard and a rat tail. Never have a rat tail with a neck beard. Damn it.
I don't have a neck beard because I'm not an Arabic person. I don't do beard design. I just let it grow or shave it off. I don't do designs with it like some Syrian or a Lebanese or whatever person. I don't like beard designs.
Last son had his finger colonoscopy at 44. I had mine at 50. They told me I was all clear and good. I didn't have to have another one until I was 60.
Yeah, Londell, I don't even want to imagine that. And JP's, but
One of them hand crank cameras like Chaplin used.
shove it in, then crank it.
It was more like one of those cameras they used to film over Starship models so they could slowly pan through. Big old boom on it.
I mean, they also have the cameras that go down your throat.
Hell, I had a camera go through my arteries.
Yeah, but that's less disgusting than the one going through your throat.
It looked both about the same. Oh, hell. See, what else is there?
So far, the worst.
Right now, they're doing
Keith,
live
you
coverage
know.
of the Supreme Court.
Who cares? We all know how it's going
Court's
to
back.
end. It's they're going to
And
dismiss it.
like yesterday's special report to tell us that 3 women on the appeals court all ruled against Trump. Big surprise.
But there's 4 women.
Nothing is going to come of this.
The appeals court 3. Yeah, they were all Democrats.
It doesn't even matter. I mean, if you imagine Donald Trump was banned from the election, that'd be like riots in the streets. Nobody wants that.
Well, Democrats want it. They love riots on the streets.
Not in that way, because they would be
No, they would call it. They would call it insurrection.
No, they would call it a
no. I'm talking about something different. You know, the Black Lives Matter riots were one side.
That's peaceful protest.
Let me finish. That was one side. The January 6th was one side. If Trump got banned from the elections, we'd have both sides rioting at the same time. And that would be a freaking disaster. Nobody would want that. If both of them are on the streets at the same time, there would be people killing people.
The thing
And
is, you
so
have to remember, if the left riots, it's a peaceful protest. If the right riots, it's an insurrection.
I'm not talking about that partisan crap that doesn't concern me because it's a different country. But
But that's all it is here. That's all it is partisan crap here. There's nothing else to it.
yeah, our media covers it differently. So
Well, your media isn't going to tell you what actually goes on here.
yes, it is.
No, it won't.
Because it doesn't care about your partisan spin. So
That's what they've convinced you.
Yeah, they've convinced you that, but it is all partisan spin here. That's it. There's nothing else to it.
but not here. And the point
But
I'm
we're
trying
talking
to
about
make,
here.
yes, me too. The point is that if you got both of these sides rioting at the same time, that's going to be a disaster.
You're not going to get both sides rioting if Trump's kept off the ballot. You're only going to get people on the right upset. The left will be out celebrating it.
No, that's not how it's going to go.
Yes, it is how it will go.
How would you know how it's going to go? We're
We
the
live
ones that are
here.
here.
Bird, we don't live in 1980 anymore. Our world is very connected. I know more Americans in my life than I know Germans since the last 25 years because our world is connected. Our trade
You're
is
sitting
connected.
here
We're
trying to
close
tell
together.
Americans how we'll react.
Yes, because
When we are the ones that would react.
Countries. We are closely connected countries. And,
oh my God. We are the ones that will react. We know exactly how we will react. We know what will go on.
Yes, so does everybody else in your sphere.
Oh,
of
apparently
influence.
you don't know, because if you think the left is going to go out and riot if Trump's kept off the ballot, you're living in a fantasy world. They will celebrate it.
They are rioting because the right is rioting because the
No, they won't
atmosphere
riot
is so
because the
charged.
right's
Sorry,
rioting.
you don't.
Yes.
Sorry,
No,
John.
they won't.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah, that's just not true. I wish it was, but it's not.
No, you don't wish
If
that.
you look at everything that's gone on in this
I
country in the
wish
past
the
10
left
years,
would riot if Trump was kept off the ballot, but that's not what's going to happen.
No, I'm talking about the response to the response that
they won't even come out and riot to a response. It never happens. One side goes and does it. There's crickets from the other side. It happens on both sides.
it's just because it's such a charged environment that everybody wants it to happen right now. Everybody, if you read like the left-wing internet and the right-wing internet, everybody wants things to go bad right now.
Yeah, and neither side have the guts to actually do it. They just want to talk about it.
Yeah, but what if they do? If a trigger actually comes and suddenly they move?
There's been plenty of things that could have triggered it, and it still hasn't happened. Absolutely not going to happen.
I'll hold you to that. I told you earlier I want to go to Star Trek convention in Las Vegas in 2025, so don't fuck up the USA. So I hold you to that.
Why go
Don't
to a
fuck
Star
it up.
Trek convention now? That's a bunch of loons that go to that now too.
Because aside from the actors who are like jackasses and the new shit nobody
Writers that
cares
are
about,
jackasses, the showrunners that are
there's,
jackasses.
but 90% of the fans who come there are still fans from the old days. Like I know because Secret Hideout didn't win any new fans, so there are not going to be any Secret Hideout fans. It's just going to be TNG fans, DS9 fans, TOS fans. It's how Star Trek conventions are. You don't care about the Will Wheaton or Soniqua Martin Green or whatever, but you meet like 90%.
She was better on The Walking
Thanks
Dead
for the-
anyway.
Actually, on The Walking Dead, you can see if you binge watch it, you can see the deterioration of her acting skills going into Michael Burnham. She starts out on the show being a decent actress, and you just see it going like nose diving. In like 3 seasons, her acting gets more and more lazy until at the end, she's like full Michael Burnham reading of a teleprompter. Like her last appearance on The Walking Dead, it's literally like Michael Burnham.
Hey, she almost got to bite Negan.
Yeah. That was already when her acting was going down. It's like acting is like a sport. You need to practice it. You need to actually practice it, put work into it to stay good at it. And she was just so slacking off. I'm sorry. Soniqua, if you're a subscriber to Deja's channel, I apologize. I don't mean it personally, but you've been slacking off so badly on your acting skills.
She can come over. I'll give her some private lessons.
I don't know. Is Soniqua Martin Green a subscriber to your channel? Wouldn't be surprise me.
Nope, she's not. But Corn Nemec is a subscriber to my channel, so hey, there's that.
Ah, Parker Lewis.
Right.
So yeah. What can Jerry get out of his code? Classic Parker Lewis questions.
He's actually
can,
trying
like,
to revive the show, but he wants to change it to Parker Lewis Can Lose.
What?
And he wants to redo the series Parker Lewis Can Lose, and it's how his life went all wrong.
Yeah, that's the thing that I talked about to many people about Star Trek Picard, that it's possible to make a show like that if you think it through. Like, it's like you could, as a good writer, possibly make it work. But not if you just
JP's
want
like,
to...
oh my God, there we go with name drop again.
Not if you want to hate all your characters, just if you have like a really a brilliant story in mind, you could possibly make it work.
Hey, JP's, I didn't mention that Scott Baio follows me on X. So there's that.
No, Scott Bakula would be better.
Well, I'm trying.
Message him every day.
I think that one response said I'd like to be an evil leaper. I just don't think he wants me now.
Huh?
No, Quantum Leap. Got Bakula. Evil leapers.
I still think that his excuse for not being on the reboot because Dean Stockwell isn't on it.
No,
Dean Stockwell died is just...
No, the thing was he got a different television show at the same time, so that's why he wasn't on it. He got his own series.
The official thing I heard that he didn't want to be on it as long as Dean Stockwell is on it.
I still think he'll pop up eventually.
Yeah, I still expect that too.
I mean, come on, Night Court had Roz on this season.
Yeah, Frasier had Roz on it too.
Well, different Rozes.
Yeah. Everybody has Roz on it. But I didn't like the Frasier reboot.
Yeah, I don't mind the Frasier one. It's not that bad. I've seen way worse on television.
I
You kind of
didn't
take
like
the
it.
mediocre. Even
I didn't like it because I'm such a huge fan of the original.
the only thing that ticks me off is that they're in freaking Boston and there's no references whatsoever to the Cheers bar.
Yeah.
Though they have Roz on from the old Frasier show, and then they've had Lilith on, which has been both shows, but not one reference to Cheers, and they're in freaking Boston. You would think
Yeah.
you would run into Norm or Cliff or anybody.
But it's only been 10 episodes, so it's
That's
kind
more
of
than 10.
no, 10 episodes so far.
Two. I agree. Frasier without his dad's what made the original Frasier show good.
Yeah. And Niles and Daphne, everybody.
But with Night Court, Roz is the only one they could have back now because everybody else is dead from the show.
And just 1 second, I gotta just check some stuff. Entertain yourself with LDG, who is obviously very active.
No, he's so active. He's like 50 words a second.
Yeah, you can barely shut him up. I just check my food and
No, we don't talk about food. I haven't went and cooked yet. Super Bowl's coming up. I don't think any of us really give a shit. Nope, I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Nikki Haley is complaining that Nevada's election was rigged. Beat by none of these candidates, and she complains that it's rigged. Aw. Poor little snowflake. Call her Nikki Clinton. Acts more like Hillary every day. What the hell? I'm scrolling through that. Why I can't just put a live feed on my Twitter because you get weird ass shit that pops up. Don't need to see a cigarette stuck up a bed. Bye. I'm not even. Russell Brand put a poll out the other day, asked who is doing more damage to America. He put Vladimir Putin on it, Tucker Carlson on it, and Joe Biden. Joe Biden won 94%.
Well, see, it doesn't bode well.
Gorilla
Reality is
says,
Putin.
Gorilla says, none of these candidates 2024. That's why you just write my name in, Gorilla. Each for president. Biden did it again. Now he claimed that German Chancellor Helmut Kohl was charge 2021, even though he passed away in 2017. That's twice now. Old Joe's been talking to dead foreign leaders here lately. No, nothing's wrong with his brain. Oh, JP's can't get into his pills. Beat it with a hammer.
Yes. Oh, JPs, don't you get memories of like 2016 where you had like Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton and everybody asked themselves, those are not even options. They're not even people. It's like Americans really have to suffer in elections. They never get any options of sane people. Just get one bizarre creature and another bizarre creature.
I didn't suffer in 2016.
Everybody did. It's like, you had that guy
I
who
would
failed in all his businesses, and you had that woman nobody likes.
He didn't fail at all his businesses.
He did fail at all of his
You
businesses.
see, this is your poor press. This is what you think of the guy, and you think your press is above reproach.
Well, he did succeed at The Apprentice. He's a successful reality TV star.
He was so much more before he ever went on The Apprentice. The Apprentice barely means anything when he's not.
No, that's the only thing he succeeded at.
He was in the fucking. He was in. What's that? Home Alone 2. Decades before he was ever on The Apprentice.
He was in all kinds of other things. And, those rappers used to make rap songs about him because they adored him so much before
him
all
and
that.
Don King were down all the time. He got fucking medals from the goddamn
NAACP.
Rainbow. Yeah, Rainbow Awards or whatever.
Howdy, 47 New York Town. See, here we go. Foreign press tries to write in a story, and then they all believe that and don't know what actually went on.
It's not the press, it's people I know personally.
Well, maybe the people you know personally are all Democrats.
No, they're not Democrats. They're foreigners.
Okay, but they hold certain values that.
No, they don't. The only value they hold is the only value they hold is making money. And the people who worked on the Trump International Golf Course in Dubai and said it was the most incompetent company they ever worked with, or the people who worked on the Trump Tower in Panama City, Panama, who I also know, who said it was the most incompetent company they ever worked with.
Didn't he just tell the names for those buildings?
And I even knew one guy who worked on the Trump Tower in Manila, Philippines, which I think never even happened because they just completely screwed it up. It's the Trump organization is the most screwy, weird real estate company ever. It's from all the people I know from the real estate industry because I've been
seem to know a lot of people that
talking to those people.
You seem to know a lot of people that think they know things.
They do know things because they work in industries. Everybody works in some industry. That's how the world works. We all work in some industry. I mean, even here right now, if we do like YouTube as a business, we work in an industry. So
YouTube's not a business. YouTube is just something to pass the time.
technically, yes, even though lots of people do it as a business, and I also know people who do that as a business. It's like a matter of how many people you know.
But when confronted with some opposition, seem to get so defensive.
No, I'm not defensive. I'm just defensive isn't the right word. I just wanted to explain that where I have my information from. That wasn't supposed to be defensive. That was just an explanation.
But you think that
On,
you think
it
their
wasn't.
thoughts?
No,
You
no.
think no? Wait a minute. You think that their
Okay.
thoughts are 100% true and can't
No.
be in a biased way.
You guys are still going?
It wasn't a indictment on Trump as a politician, but just the judgments by people in the real estate industry who don't care about his political beliefs. Just the Trump real estate organization. That was like I was just making a commentary on the Trump real estate company about the Trump towers that were built up all over the world.
All I
It's
know
also
is
like
while Trump was president, we had the Abraham Accords, which actually helped out in the Middle East. We didn't have a bunch of new wars under Trump because he didn't get us into those wars. So we had that too. We had a damn good economy until the pandemic hit. We were actually making some money. We were actually being able to have something in our pockets during that time. Yeah, we had
Things are all
immigration.
moving in the right direction.
We had immigration. These illegal immigrants were being forced to stay in Mexico until they were processed, not just brought into the country and turned loose willy-nilly everywhere. We actually had good progress being made. We had industries coming back to the country. We had jobs coming back to the country.
It was reducing the cost of medications.
We had a hell of a lot of good things happening under Trump.
Specifically for diabetes.
While we had the corrupt Biden administration come in and cancel out everything that he did to lower the cost for diabetes, just to redo their own policy, which was basically the same thing, to claim that they reduced the cost.
you know that illiteracy was reduced by 80% under Saddam Hussein in Iraq. So naming one good thing that happened doesn't really mean anything.
I just named a whole bunch of good things, not just one good thing. So let's not go with the Saddam Hussein tactic.
That's not a tactic. That's just a saying.
No,
you know.
The roads were great
if we wanted to go with that kind of tactic
Hitler.
and that kind of thought, we could say that plenty of people had jobs while a little mustache guy was in charge of Germany.
Yeah, that's actually true. And he introduced
Trains
animal rights bills
on
and
time.
whatever. And but you got to look at the overall thing.
No, usually the thing is, Europeans hate Trump because he actually made them pay what they were supposed to for NATO.
Yeah.
That's why Europeans hate Trump.
That's a lie.
No, that is not a lie.
Kind of got into bed with Russia.
It's literally a lie.
No, that is not a lie because most European countries were not paying what they were supposed to be in NATO.
And all their energy was coming from Russia.
Let's pick that apart. First of all, the NATO budget. Yes, a lot of European countries were not paying that 2%. That agreement predates Trump by decades.
And Trump made them actually hold up to their end
He
of the
didn't do
bargain
anything.
because
He didn't do anything. That was the
sure
agreement.
they did
when
because a whole
NATO
bunch
was
of the
formed.
European countries increased their spending to match that 2% they were supposed to.
Because nobody cared until then, because there was no threat to NATO. So why would anybody care?
No, the thing is, Europeans didn't care because America was carrying the load.
No, they weren't carrying any load because there was no threat. America was spending lots of money on their military. It didn't have to do anything with defending NATO.
Wait a minute. There's no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's no threat. There's no threat, even though there's no threat, even though prior to Trump, Russia invaded Crimea and took it over from Ukraine. But there's no threat.
Ukraine isn't a member of NATO.
But Russia taking over part of that's not a threat because they're using it as a threat now.
Yes, because now it is. Because
Russia, it wasn't before Trump, but after Trump, it is a threat. Now, see how hypocritical that sounds? That is the biggest hypocritical bullshit I've ever heard.
It has nothing to do with Trump. That's a European issue because Russia tried to invade Kiev, which is directly next to Poland, which is directly on the NATO border. Crimea is not on the NATO border. It's far away.
Crimea was still a part of Ukraine. You see how hypocritical that is? That's being a hypocrite.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Look
it is.
On a map, if you can read a map, I
can fucking read a map. Apparently, you Europeans can't read a map because if Crimea is part of Ukraine, that's still invading Ukraine.
It's the same country, but Russians being directly at the NATO borders, it's different from Russians being 2,000 kilometers away from NATO borders.
It's just
it's
steps.
A different distance.
It's just steps. Little steps, getting closer and closer and closer.
That's hypocritical to say, oh, that makes no difference. Oh, it doesn't make a difference if they're far away or directly at the border. That's
apparently, it doesn't matter to you.
Hypocrisy matters to me when people do it and then accuse.
Not really, because you're showing it left and right now.
You are showing it. You are the one
not.
showing it.
I'm pointing out the fact. I'm just pointing out facts.
It's a big country, and if they go in the east, far away from NATO borders, it's a difference from when they're going directly to the borders of NATO. Then it becomes a threat to NATO.
Do you know
directly at the borders of NATO?
Do you know that Russia already has fucking territory right next to the borders of NATO?
Yes, I know how to read a map, but they don't go to war next to Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Not until recently.
And Poland.
Poland is not close to Russia unless you count the Kaliningrad exclave, which doesn't have
Is that part of Russia? Is that part of Russia?
Kaliningrad is part of Russia, but doesn't have.
Do they have military bases there?
It's not physically connected to Russia.
See, look at the backtrack there.
Backtrack? Are you kidding me?
That's a backtrack.
How dishonest can you be? Seriously.
I'm not being dishonest. I'm pointing out the fact there's already borders with Russia on NATO.
Yes, there are borders between.
And it appears that Europeans didn't give a shit if parts of Ukraine was taken away.
Oh,
it's just other parts that they do give a shit.
Christ. Oh, come on.
Apparently, it's true. You didn't think that it was that big of a deal, so let's not hold up to our 2%.
The United fucking States of America has a border with Russia. Come on.
Yeah, we do. Alaska technically has a border with Russia.
Yes, it does. What did it matter for decades? As long as the Russians don't go there. The question is about the Russians.
The thing is, what does it matter to the Europeans that they had America paying the majority of the money?
America isn't paying anything for us. They're paying for their own military.
We are paying far more than the 2% that we have to.
Yes, for your
because
own
Europeans
military, not
don't
for
hold
ours.
up to their.
You are paying for your own military, not for ours.
No, we're making up for the ones that don't pay their 2%.
It doesn't work that way. You're
Sure
paying
it
for
does.
your military, we're paying for ours, and we didn't pay enough. I agree with you on that we weren't paying enough, but you can't say that you are paying for our military. You are
And
paying
who
whatever you
who
can
was
pay
it that
whatever you want for
demanded?
your military.
Who was it that demanded the European countries hold up to their 2% commitments?
It was an agreement. That was the original NATO agreement between all members.
I don't give a fuck if it was an agreement. They weren't holding up to it. Who was the
Yes,
president
we
of the
weren't.
United States? No,
That's what we
John.
agree on.
John, who was the president that demanded they hold up to their agreements? Who was the president that demanded they hold up to their agreements?
You know the answer, and I know you know that I agree with you on that subject. So,
So I'm tired of these people in Europe that think they know more about what's going on in the US than they actually do. We're the ones that are living here. We're the ones having to deal with it. That's the problem. People always say the US should stay out of other countries' business. Well, it works both ways. They should shut the fuck up and stay out of our business.
you just said that you know more about the situation in Europe than Europeans do. So,
No, I
it's
just
more
said that I
hypocrisy.
knew that they should be holding up to their 2% agreements, and a majority of them wasn't until Trump got elected and demanded they did.
And what did he get out of that? What did you get out of that?
Well,
What did any American get out of that?
I'm not saying that we got anything out of it. I'm just saying that they were put on notice that they had to hold up to their agreements because it was
For what?
time. It was time that they started pulling their own weight.
For what purpose that benefited anybody was that done? What was the benefit you got from it? That Berta Prey got from it? That Lundell got from it?
We're not talking about any benefit that any of us got out of it. We're talking about if you make an agreement, you hold up to it.
Yeah, and after the Cold War, a lot of European countries were slacking off, especially Germany, because we had to integrate that socialist former eastern part of a country, which took 90% of us country's budget. Which thanks to Ronald Reagan, the Republican hero, we had to integrate that socialist crap hole. And thanks to George Bush
We
Sr.,
didn't
we had
force
to
you
integrate it.
to integrate it. Germans wanted reunification.
East Germans wanted it. The socialists wanted it, yeah. They really benefited from it. They get all our money for nothing. They never intend to work or do anything useful. Now they all want to vote for the German equivalent of the pro-Trump party. They are like a useless addition to our country that we had to pay for 30 years.
I'm actually in agreement with Mr. Landau right now. The U.S. should just pull out of NATO, say fuck Europe, let them solve their own problems.
Yeah, technically it wouldn't be a problem because the Russian military has proven to be overrated. They can't even do anything against Ukraine. I mean,
well,
by
they can't
pitting
do
them
anything
against-
against Ukraine because we're supplying them with so much that's propping them up.
You're just supplying. We are all of us, all Western countries are supplying.
Where's the majority of it coming from?
USA and Germany, and
No,
We're
let's not
supplying
include
them with
Germany into this because Germans is
Yes,
not supplying
we do.
anywhere near as much as the U.S. is. If you took
Yes,
everything
yes.
out of the equation that the U.S. threw into this, Ukraine would have been finished a year ago.
Compare the numbers. USA and Germany, we were coordinating, and it's France and UK who are like really slacking off. But USA and Germany are the top two by far and close together. But UK doesn't give a shit. France doesn't give a shit, and still it's barely enough to do actually anything. It's just to keep this conflict, like in George Orwell, to keep it going on forever, that nobody can move either direction. It's
Okay. Now, I really hate to use these sources, but a source, CNN, broke it down. And we have 47% of all military aid to Ukraine came from the United States. 39% came from European Union. That's all countries combined in the European Union. And only 14% came from UK, Norway, and Canada.
yeah, but you see Germany as the second biggest.
Yeah, it might be the second biggest, but it's still nowhere near how much the United States has thrown into it.
Yeah, the United States gave a lot of money support, not weapon support, but money
Germany
support.
gets a
I
silver medal.
understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, that the United States gave a lot of money aid to the Ukraine government. I was just talking
We gave
about.
weapons too.
Yeah, you did. I was just talking
HIMARS.
about. Yeah.
And we got a super chat from Wheels and for Entertainment of $4.99. Thank you there, George.
We're getting really political today.
I like getting political. It's just usually I can never have anybody to debate with because nobody else likes to.
Yeah, I'm always I'm your target. Next time you want to do that, I'm always someone who will disagree with you but not get mad at you for it. Well, I might temporarily get mad, but not long-term mad.
Resolute germ. Because the Russian military is willfully not advancing into the Ukraine and holding up to a near $1 trillion in NATO supplement of material and manpower.
Okay, that's some Alex Jones kind of crap.
Really?
Yeah, but Alex Jones
Yeah.
has been right about a lot of things.
Yeah,
Just took
because
a
he
few years
always
to pan out.
revises his stories after the fact. That makes it easy to be right.
The only thing I couldn't agree with was the frogs turning gay thing. That was just stupid.
Yeah, they were clearly turning bi.
That's right. I wonder how many little
Fucking Kermit.
I wonder how many little warning things I'm going to have on the bottom of this live stream from Google at the end of this one. It'll probably be U.S. elections or some shit.
Yeah, you're interfering in the elections. You're an agent of Vladimir, and you offended Will Wheaton. That's
Oh,
probably
fuck
the
Will
biggest
Wheaton.
problem. You
Will
offended
Wheaton can go
Wheaton.
suck a big one.
Will Wheaton would never be able to score a big one. Even if he was gay, all the gay people would say, nah, not him.
The funny thing is that it's pretty clear Will Wheaton isn't gay. But if you Google, is Will Wheaton gay? There's a whole lot of things that say he is.
I think he's probably the #1 target in slash fiction since TNG.
The #1 target in what?
Slash fiction,
What is
since
slash fiction?
Kirk / Spock, the fan fiction where Star Trek characters get it on with each other. It was on
I
some.
was-
It was on the Trekkies documentary with Denise Crosby.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's actually pretty
I'm
funny.
I'm a little disappointed with William Shatner right now too.
So
He's going to be in the new He-Man series.
Huh.
Really isn't He-Man because it's all the female characters in it, not He-Man himself.
Yeah, I don't really care about that childhood stuff anymore.
I didn't like He-Man back when I was a kid. I don't want to watch shit now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't care. I didn't watch the Kevin Smith, whatever he did. I don't care. It's something I liked as a kid. I'm not going to like it nowadays.
I'd rather watch H&R Puff and stuff. Damn it!
I'd rather watch Deej ripping the head of Elmo and skull fucking it.
Well, somebody send me an Elmo and I'll do it.
All right, somebody sent Deej and Elmo.
No, actually, it's some Skella character. It's not Skeletor that he's playing. I'm gonna look it up again because he's in like 5 episodes of it. Playing Keldor. Whoever fuck Keldor is. Lots of Star Trek people are in this though. And his buddy Mark Hamill is in it. You got Supergirl, Melissa Benoit's in it. You got Gates McFadden's going to be in it. You've got John Delancey going to be in it. You got Jeffrey Combs going to be in it.
Redneck thinks Russia would ever be master of anything. That's a failed country. Russia is gone. Nobody cares about Russia anymore.
Alexander still cares till his wife gets out.
No, his wife is from Kyrgyzstan. Russia is not the Soviet Union. The Soviet
but-
Union was a lot bigger than Russia.
Yeah, but
Russia.
Alexander still wishes for the old days.
Well, and she's living in Moscow at the moment. So till she gets out of Moscow, I'm sure he cares.
Russia is just the shit places of the Soviet Union.
Later, redneck. Well, I got to get going. I got to go cook some food. Don't ask what I'm eating because y'all be grossed out by it anyway.
Okay.
Is it dog food, Deej?
No, but it'll look like it.
Have you gotten to that point?
I'm going to sit there and I'm going to wrap some hamburger, throw some cream of mushroom soup in it, throw it in some egg noodles with some corn, and have me a weird ass casserole thing.
Okay. Seems fine.
I might even put some cheese on it and melt it down on top of it. No, Cody, I'm too poor for pineapple pizza at this moment.
Speaking of dog food, I might have to do some chores soon.
No, it's no ramen today.
I don't even have any more ramen noodles. That sucks.
I still got a whole bunch.
The
My
dog
supplies
food
went
is
down.
from the old commercials that used to run around election
Hey, that
time.
Alpo looked good if you'd put it on like some biscuits.
Like old people used to have to depend if they were going to eat dog food because of who the president was going to be. But once the presidential election was over, the dog food commercials went away. And I guess somebody realized there's a whole lot cheaper food than dog
ramen.
food. Yeah,
Ramen cheaper
for
than dog.
humans.
The cheapest is really just toast. It's pretty much the cheapest.
Yeah, toast. French toast. JP says dog food is Puritan meatballs in a can.
Okay. When I was single and living alone, I really wish there was dog food for
Okay, wait a minute.
basic bat food, like they had on Futurama. It was everything I wanted.
Last son is giving me shit about pineapple pizza, though he's sitting there saying ground hamburger cooked in a frying pan with peanut butter and 2 eggs all mixed together. That's worse than pineapple pizza.
Absolutely.
.54.5 Access Radio says I have to send Deej a few pounds of long pork.
Access, yes, we approve of the access being here. I just had to.
You both commandant. Damn it! Now I gotta go find Hogan's Heroes and see if I can find it and watch it. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Anybody got anything coming up? No, Birds has a day off. LDG's still in bed.
LDG's package is arriving today.
Yeah, so he better live stream
4:45
that.
PM.
He better do an unboxing because it's a special package sent to him from Mama Prey. If he wimps out and doesn't live stream an unboxing, then shame on LDG.
Yeah, it's a personal gift.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I'm getting out of here.
Here or you is he listening or
I think he fell back asleep again.
Mm-hmm.
He briefly woke up there when we were arguing earlier, and then he went right back to sleep.
Yeah.
What happens when you stay up all night?
You're awake. I got my my ads, my YouTube ads are running again.
Huh, that's good.
Now Bert's going to make that whole 53 cents. Got the ads going again.
This is me spending money, not making money.
Oh, shit, fuck that. I ain't spending. I don't give a shit. I am not going to pay YouTube. Put me out there because it's all a racket. They do it on purpose just to make you pay them more money.
Yeah.
Of course.
Should never have started.
Hell with that.
In the end, the only people who are going to be promoted is like the influencer girls who are going to spend like 50,000 on it. Because they got it from their parents or whatever.
And for those that might have missed the Epic show last night with Piper, be glad because when I showed up on it, you got a movie break.
Yeah, we'll see what's going to going to be on tonight. Maybe we can make it even worse.
I don't know. Me doing Truffle Shuffle live on the stream wasn't that good. But it was Snow Dub's birthday, so I had to give him something.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been fun. It's been real all. Get the hell out of here. Just go enjoy the day. Fortunately, Bird won't be enjoying it because he has therapy later.
That might be enjoyable.
No. Never enjoyable.
There's words and pictures. Very late. to the
I
party.
know. And give Mama Prey a hug for us.
I will.
And yeah, I'm out of here, folks. Good night. Or good day. Wherever
Good
you are in the
day.
world.
Bye-bye.